All right, I'm back. I'm going to do something a little bit different today because I, excuse me, I just got in a copy of the new Elizabeth Hargrave game, Mariposas. I did play it last night once with my family, and we enjoyed it. But I did want to do a little bit more exploring of the different strategies. So I'm going to play solo, multi-handed solo, just to see more of how the playthrough and what different things you can do for different players. Maybe see some new season goal cards and things like that. If you do like this video, if you could do me a favor, do hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed already, do hit the subscribe button. All right, I'm gonna shuffle up, just kind of get into this. I'll shuffle these different season goal decks here and put one down. We can see the spring one, I guess, already. So the spring one here is going to be 6 points for having 2 butterflies in red north of Lawrence, I think. These are pretty self-explanatory. You just got to double check. At the end of the season, if you have 2 butterflies above, at least one on it. Yeah, so this is going to be 2 butterflies each on a red space north of Atlanta. So here's Atlanta. So we're going to want 2 butterflies somewhere here to get those 6 points, or 2 butterflies on orange spaces east of Houston. So here's Houston. So basically any of these orange spaces on the East Coast is also, you probably can't see that, but it's 6 points. And we don't get to see the summer and fall one yet. I'm not going to be talking through all of the rules as like a precursor on here's how you play the game, but I might talk through some things like I do on quite a few of my videos, not only to explain what you're seeing, but also because I do a lot of learning of games on here, and sometimes I have to talk through the stuff that I'm doing just to make sure that I'm understanding and learning this stuff too. And if we have to go to the rule book, we'll take a quick peek at the rule book. Shuffle these things around. I remember when we first played it last night, we were all like, well, the stuff here on the north and the east coast seems like it's so far away, and if all we're trying to do is just get level 4 butterflies and get them back to Mexico, why would we ever go that way? But it did turn out that some of our level 2s we put that way in our, or not level, but generation 2s and 3s we sent over that direction to get some of these waypoint cards is what I think they're called. So I'm going to shuffle up these bonuses for those sets, and we can zoom in over here. So the first one will be just 1 point at the end of the game if you complete the green set, and then 1 point immediately every time that you breed a new generation after you've completed the green set. So the pinkish, red, purplish set will be gained 2 way station cards of your choice. So any 2 from these over here, including the bonus cards, I believe. And then the blue is just 1 points at the end of the game, and then 5 flower tokens immediately. So 1 of each of the flower tokens. So speaking of flower tokens, I'm just going to dump some of them out over here so I can have a ready supply. All right, we need to put a generation 2 on summer and 2 generation 3 on fall for all the players. And my head's going to be a little bit in the way. I do have a couple of zoomed in views for on a specific part of the board. I'll zoom in a little bit for that. And our level 1s have to start down here in Michoacan. Don't have my dice tray anywhere handy. Where is it? Now it's way over there on the shelf. So I'll deal 2 of these to each player. And I think I'll just keep the deck up there. I'm just gonna go through and peek to make sure real quick. Yeah, so like this, they got dealt 2 of the same. So I'm gonna have him discard 1, and when he got the same again. Okay, so now just checking real quick if everybody got, nope, those are different. And those are different. All right, so again, we want to be either north of Lawrence in the red here, or 2 guys in any of these oranges over here, because that's east of Houston. Okay, and I'm just going to start with the like white or grayish colored pieces as the first player, and we'll go this direction as clockwise, and then we'll see who has the lowest amount of victory points in between seasons is how you set first player for next season. So this player, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but would not have enough flowers to breed to the next generation. Okay, so I'm gonna play this card for this player, try to build up some flower stash or supply. And let me see. So I'm gonna go 1 in land and get a red flower, 1 in land and get a purple flower, and then 1 in land and get another red flower. And then we'll draw a card, make sure that doesn't match, does not match. And I'm by no means an expert on this game. Like I said, I've only played it once. I think I understand the rules, but there's likely possibility, like on all of my videos, that I'm going to get something incorrect. So if you're new to the game and you see something I get wrong, please leave comments down below. I like getting that kind of feedback because that helps me understand and learn the rules of the game even more. Okay, we'll go on to the green player. So the green player has a move 1 in land and a move 3 in land, and a move 4 in land, and then can take flowers from a flower from the adjacent place that they land as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Still not enough to actually breed a new generation, though. So, I take that back. So they're going to go here. We're going to play this card here, the move 1 in land and the move 3 in land. So we'll move 1 in land here onto this, all into the different kind of purpley flower. I guess I probably should have learned what these different flowers are called. So we're going to get one of those. But then we've also got a move 3 in land. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and we're landing on the same kind of flower. Okay. And we've also landed next to milkweed with this card. And we've got 2 of the same matching flower. So we will get greens generation 2, butterfly off of the summer card, because you first populate off of your, or off of the gold card over here. Oops, I can't hit the right button. So green has a 2nd generation butterfly on top of its first. Okay. I think I'm going to have, I'm just trying to think about some strategy. I'm going to have white, well, we'll see how it develops with their cards. I was thinking about, let's have white try to go north for this 6 points here. I don't know if this, in this first generation, if we'll, or first season, I mean, we'll have enough butterflies to try to meet both of these goals. Of course, it's really not that far. Oh well, okay, we'll see. So orange has a move 1 3 times, or a 1 2 3 4 5 and stop. 1 2 3 4 5. So let's get in here. 1 2 3 4 5. Let's get in here and get a bonus tile with this guy. Oh wait, I gotta draw green's card real quick. It's not the same, so we're good. So we're gonna play this move 5 with orange. 1 2 3 4 5. Landing on Houston, and Houston has all the cities have what I think these are called waypoint tokens. And there's actually some very interesting facts in the rulebook about the whole theme of this game, the monarch butterflies. All right, let me see if I can roll this and not destroy everything. So we're gonna get a red flower, and let's see what this is gonna be. Okay, so it's a special waypoint card. The it has a move 2 and a move 3. So we get to add that to his hand, but also gonna draw a new card and just make sure it doesn't, no, it does not match because this is a reuse and no one has a reuse. So orange has another card available. Okay, so now we're gonna loop back around, and white does have some matching flowers. So we've got a move 1 3 times and a move 5. I think we'll just go for El Paso and get some flowers on the way. So we'll play the move 1 3 times. And what should we get? We're gonna keep going up that way. We'll get this one right here. So it's this white kind of flower. That's 1. We'll take this purple one here to match our other purple one. And we are on a milkweed spot, so I'm going to breed a new butterfly. So we'll turn in 2 because we're going into a generation 2. And we'll take it off of there. And now it's just which butterfly do I want to move? How about I'll move the generation 1 guy, or I mean generation 2, the new butterfly, onto El Paso. We'll roll the die because we're the first one there. We got the same red flower. Hey, what do you know? That's going to be wild, the wild flower. So let's take this white, and we're still next to milkweed. And with that roll of that die, I have 3 matching red flowers. And that's a generation 2 butterfly. I don't see why I can't bring a generation 3 in. I don't remember there being a rule that a brand new butterfly cannot breed during a round. No, I don't remember that. So we need to draw a card. They are the same, so I'm gonna draw a new one. Okay, they're different. Now we go to green's turn. So green's sitting here with a 1st and 2nd generation butterfly. No flowers because he used his flowers last time. He or she, I keep saying, I shouldn't just always say he. You cannot get flowers from the same spot twice in one turn. But 1 2 3 4. Okay, this looks good. So we're going to go with this move 4 that also has a you get the flower that you land on and a flower that's adjacent. So we're going to be moving up this direction. I'm going to move the generation 1 butterfly. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm landing on this flower here. And I'm going to take adjacent the same flower token. It's the same kind that's adjacent to it. But I'm also next to milkweed. And I move the generation 1 butterfly specifically. So I'm going to turn these 2 in because I'm on the milkweed and get green's other generation 2 butterfly out onto the same space. All right, let's see what card we get. It's not the same. So now we go to orange's turn. So orange has just their generation 1 here and 1 red flower. They do have this special waypoint bonus card. They've got to move and land 3 times 1 space. Or they could reuse a card that someone else has used. No. So what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to use this move 1 and land 3 times. Let me see if this is zoomed in. Not quite enough. You can kind of see it on the edge here. So this first space he's going to go to is this red flower there. So we'll take the red flower token, and now they've got 2 that match. That's their 1. That's their first move 1 and land. Now we'll move 1 and land here into New Orleans and roll because we're the first one there. And we got the bunch of little white flowers. And the token inside New Orleans is the bonus. Add an extra 1 and move 1 and land to a card, waypoint card. So far, we haven't seen any of the set collection waypoint cards. Okay, that was the second move. Now the third move will be there onto this. It's kind of a sunflowery looking thing, but it's not exactly a sunflower. I don't know what this one is. Maybe it's a pansy or something like that. But I did land next to milkweed, and we're going for a generation 2 here. So I will turn in 2 red ones that match and take the generation 2 off of summer. So that with all the generation 2 butterflies off of summer, we can flip it over and see what the bonuses in summer are going to be. So you got to have 3 butterflies on the board and nobody south of Amarillo, whichever one you want to call it. For 5 points. 3 points for, I don't know what that round circle or with the arrow means. Where is that? At the end of the season, if you have at least 1 butterfly around each of the I just have to have a butterfly somewhere around Quebec City, which is all the way up there. All the way up there, at the very top of the board. So that's 3 points if you have a butterfly by that city. And this bottom part is 2 immediate points because it has an exclamation point on it. Anytime you breed a new generation in between El Paso, so which is here, so in between El Paso and Richmond. So in these 3 rows here, breed a new generation there, you'll get 2 immediate points. All right, so that was Orange's turn. We got to draw a new action card for him. They're not the same. I think I remembered everything for Orange's turn. So we're 2 turns in so far. And now we'll go to the grayish colored butterfly's turn. And he's got 2 matching flowers there. Well, we could breed a generation 2 for free at the end of the season. We're trying to get 2 north of Lawrence before the season is over. What's that one? That's purple. Can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and land in Lawrence, plus that's milkweed. But then I would have to make sure that, oh no, then I'd have 2 moves if I save this card. Yeah, so this is what we're gonna do. We've got a 5 in land card. It's the card we're gonna play. And we're gonna take our generation 1 butterfly and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, landing in Lawrence. First, we are the first butterfly to land in Lawrence. So we're gonna roll and we get a red flower. It's popular roll on that die today. And we get to flip this over. So we got the green chrysalis card. So having all the sets on the screen is going to be a little difficult if I'm still trying to show, I guess I don't need to show all the cards that they've played, just trying to keep track of how many cards that they've played, so we know when the round ends. Okay, but the other important thing is that this was next to milkweed, and this player has 2 of these little white flowers that match, so we can breed a generation 2 butterfly there with the 1. All right, so let's draw a card and make sure they don't match. They do not match. Okay, now green's turn. I think green is also going to try to go for having 2 butterflies north of Lawrence, which will be easy with the cards. That the green player currently has. We don't have any flowers to do any breeding or anything, so I don't think that's a consideration. Ooh, I wonder. I mean, Amarillo's right there. But if I send a butterfly into Amarillo to get whatever that token is, I'm risking not being able to get a second butterfly onto a red space north of Lawrence. I don't think I'm going to risk it. I can always try to hit that on the way back, depending upon what the player needs. But I think the 6 points is probably pretty powerful. I think it'd be a real stretch to try to get both of these. So I think you really just have to decide: am I going to go north or am I going to go east when this is the goal? Wait, 1, 2, 3. 2. Yeah, I can't guarantee without knowing what the card that this person's going to draw next is, that trying to get there would do it. So we're going to play this 2 moves and land. 2 moves and land. So we'll just go 1, 2, and we're also going to have the green player get the green chrysalis card. That's a point. And then our second one will go 1, 2 over here and get a flower token. Let's draw a card. They do not match. It's good I didn't risk it because that would not have done it. All right, the orange player. It's got 2 moves left. It's got quite a few bonus cards here too. And 2 unmatching flower tokens. I mean, I could play these 2 waypoint bonus cards and that would give me a 3 move, a 2 move, and a 1 move. I do have a move 5. I think we're going to play this 3 move and 2 move. Now the question is just, do I want to play this other bonus card with it? Because actually, no, I don't. Because, well, I guess it's okay. I just need to make sure I end up in orange. I want to read how that. Does it have to be different hexes or? With at least 1 on a red space and 1 on a yellow space. I don't know if they have to be different hexes if it's the same color. If anybody knows that, because all the examples in the book are different colored hexes. Because what I'm wondering here is, let's say like this is a good example. Let me move it up just a little bit. I'll just remember that I'm on this spot. I've got 2 butterflies here because they bred, right? On an orange hex. But I don't know if this means they have to be on 2 different orange hexes. I bet it does. Oh, yeah, because it reads at least 1 butterfly. At least 1 on a red space and 1 on a yellow space. So I bet it has to be 2 separate spaces. Okay, so that's how I'm going to interpret that. If anybody knows any different, please let me know. So I don't think it matters. I'm just going to play them both now because I want to make sure that they end up on orange spaces, and I'm going to do some more hopping into waypoints here inside these towns. So I've got a 2 move and a 3 move. So let's send our generation 1 guy on a 3 move to go 1, 2, 3 down here into Orlando. First person there. Wow, another roll of the red flower. And what's down there is the reddish pinkish egg. Then we'll send this butterfly on the 2 move here into Atlanta, and we'll roll. Okay, we got the bunch of little white flowers. Now we've got some matching stuff here. Okay, so now the question is, which one do I want to do the 1 move with? Oh wait, I gotta look and see what is here in Atlanta. The blue butterfly. Okay. Well, if I take my 1 move and go this way, so next turn I have a 5 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, but I want to end up next to the milkweed. Yeah, so I'll do that for the 1 move because that has a white. It has a little white bunch flower on it. So that'll give me 3 of those. And I've got 1 guy on orange setting up for this on the last turn, next turn. Doesn't get to draw a new card because I played both or 2 white-backed cards. And yeah, I think that's it. Okay, now back over to the grayish looking one over here. And we need to get these 2 onto red spaces. So he's got 2 butterflies right here. We need to get those 2 onto red spaces. And what do we have as far as generations? We have a generation 2 and a generation 1, but both of his generation 2s are out. And we're not going to have enough flower tokens. Oh, we could get 4. Okay, so we're going to do this then. Let's get the green guy on the bottom here. So we're going to send a generation 1 guy right there. So what I'm playing is this card here. You've got a move 1 in land and a move 3 in land. So I've sent this guy and a move 1 in land. That's going to get me 2 of the little white bunch flower tokens. And then we're going to send this generation 2, 1, 2, 3 up there to get this yellowy kind of flower. And it is next to milkweed. So that generation 2 there. This player has 4 of any. They don't have to match if you're making a level 3. Let's see what's a little better. Yeah, you can see us on the edge here. For generation 3, I can move this over. For generation 2, you got to have 2 of the same or any 3. For generation 3, 3 of the same or any 4. So I've got any 4. For this generation 2 here to spawn a generation 3 that we need to take from the fall card. So this grayish looking colored character is getting quite a few butterflies out onto the board. And we need to draw a card. They do not match, so I'll keep it. All right, the green player is also trying to get 2 of their butterflies up into the red north of Lawrence there. So they're going to play this. You get 3 move 1s and lands. So I think it makes sense to go here because you're going to get 2 flower tokens there. So 2 of the white bunch flower tokens there. I will move that guy there to get into the red, and that's a purple flower. So that's the second move 1. And then we'll do our 3rd move 1 to go there and get this yellowish looking flower. We end up next to the milkweed. So I'm going to turn in 4 of any. They don't match, so 4 of any. And get a generation 3 green butterfly. All right, draw a card for green. It's a reuse card. Doesn't match what's in his hand. And now orange. Orange does have this reuse card and a lot of flowers. So does somebody have an interesting action card. He needs to get, doesn't need to get 2 moves, but it would be nice to get 2 moves. A 2 and 2, 1, 2. We have enough flowers to make a Generation 3 butterfly, and we also have enough after we get another flower token to make a Generation 2, not matching, but so let's go ahead and copy somebody else's card that has a 2 move 2s. So we'll copy this one. It's got 2 move 2s in land. So we'll send this Generation 1 guy 1, 2, and he's going to land on this more filled out kind of purpley one. And he's next to milkweed, so we will spend 3 that do not match to get the other Generation 2 butterfly out. And then we'll use the other move 2 and go 1, 2, like that, which is that flower. And it's also next to milkweed. We'll spend 3 that match to get a Generation 3 butterfly out. So far, only orange has anybody even close to this stuff over here. But it looks like it's not going to be too hard for green and white to maybe push this direction if there's some waypoint cards they want to get up there. It'd be nice to fill out blue earlier rather than later because of the flower token bonus. Green is actually good to fill out because then you get a point instantly every time you breed. I forgot to put this over here. That was the card that green played. So everybody's played 4 cards. So we're going to take their action cards, not the white ones. I'm just going to keep those off to the side to remember that the orange player has gotten those. Those go to the discard. Let's just walk through what it says in here. It's not very long, the in-between. So you place all the action cards into the discard pile. Score the goals shown on the spring goal card. So the gray color, at least 2 red hexes north of Lawrence is 6 points. So on to the 6. Does not have anybody east of Houston. Same thing for green, 6 points. And orange is exactly the opposite. 2 hexes in the orange area east of Houston. So everybody's tied. So turn order is going to stay the same. Does anybody have any Generation 2 butterflies still not born yet? No. So now we have to go through and find all the Generation 1 butterflies. There's the 1, and the 1. And we remove them from the board. And summer goal card's already out. Go into summer. So just a little reminder, 3 butterflies and nobody south of Amarillo. So the white and the green player need to get these butterflies north of Amarillo. I'm just going to keep switching it up how I say it, Amarillo and Amarillo, just so that people who say it one way or the other way can have half the time it match the way that they want it said. And then orange has to get this butterfly heading up this direction as well. Okay, so same turn order because everybody's currently still tied. And good thing that the white butterfly has some big move cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And get a flower from a space next to it. Sure, why not? And we're going to go 5 rounds in summer. So this is the card. Get in here. This is the card that the white butterfly is going to play. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and land in Amarillo. Wild. What do I want? I'm going to take a matching, because I also get one next. So for my wild roll, where is the die? For the wild roll, I'm going to take red, and then for the hex next door, because of this card, I'm also going to take the same little red. I don't know, are those tulips? No, not exactly. I don't know what these flowers are. It might actually even say in the rule book. I just didn't pay attention to that part. And we also get to see what's here. Ah, the +2. So all of the bonus tiles ended up down here in the south. Okay, so that's one card played. Now let's get a new card and make sure it doesn't match. It does match, so we're going to draw one, a new one. All right. We go to green. Green's got this butterfly that needs to get moving. Oh, it was a move 4, not a move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 is still fine. But does green want to go 1, 2, 3, 4? It's getting close, and I might want to start heading like this direction. Oh, what are the other things? Breeding in between Richmond and El Paso. El Paso and Richmond. Yes. I'm going to reuse a card that somebody else has played, the move 4, and get another flower. 1, 2, 3, darn. There is milkweed right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's this other card? Where I'm using the move 4. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I'll take that red, and I'm going to take this sunflower looking thing from next door. And we got to draw a card. Does not match, but it's a lot of movement. And why does this character only have one card? Somehow I have screwed up already. This character needs another card. Everybody else has 2? Yes. Yes. Okay. So orange has 1 flower token. Sorry, gotta turn my phone off. Could get into here. Getting 1 up there by Quebec City would be 3 points. Actually, I wonder if this is 3 points for every butterfly around Quebec City. So if you got 2, would that be 6? Yeah, for each butterfly that's around it. Around a city also includes on the city space. Ooh. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And get some matching of those. I think that's what we'll do. We're going to do the move 4. And I'm going to send the generation 2 butterfly. 1, 2, 3, 4. And take 2 of these. And then not forget to draw a card. Does not match. But it is a good card for what I want to do with this particular person. Okay, so now back to white. White has 2 red flower tokens. Hmm. One, two, three, 4, 5. Could add 2 to a movement. All right, so I'm gonna play this card for white. We're gonna take this one here and go out to here and get the red flower token. Then we will take another step to there with another one of those and get this token. We are also next to milkweed. So white has 3 of these red looking flowers. So we're going to breed a generation 3 on that spot. And this row is south of Richmond. Richmond's here. And north of El Paso. So white's going to take 2 immediate victory points from this part of the summer goal card. And we've got 1 step left. So I want to start moving north of Amarillo. So I'm going to also play this card along with it to make it a move of 3 inland. To get this guy going up the coast here. That's not really the coast. Up this edge of the board. Yeah, the middle of Texas is not the coast. All right, let's draw a card. Does not match, which is good. Now the green player. Almost done with that north of Amarillo requirement. We've got some big movement cards here. We've got to move 4 and get 2 flower tokens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can get these two matching red ones. Yeah, because we're going to get some breeding points here as well. So that's the card. Move 4. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And take the one we landed on and an adjacent. Those. And that's a Generation 2 butterfly. We've got 3 that match, and we're next to milkweed. And this Generation 3 is going to come from the fall goal card. And that is a breeding action in between Richmond and El Paso. So 2 points for green. All right. Now we just need to get both of those north of Amarillo before the end of the turn, but we've got 3 turns left to do that. And they don't match. This is a good card to accomplish that very feat. Move both of those guys too, and they are north of Amarillo. Okay, orange has 1 guy left to get north of Amarillo, Amarillo, however you want to say it, however I keep saying it. 2, 3, that would not be in between. It's not in between Richmond and El Paso. I'm going to play this. It's going to lose out on the instant breeding points, but we're going to go over here. So I'm going to use the move 3 and land to go 1, 2, 3, and we'll roll. Zoom in a little bit. That's what I got. So take that token. And we'll flip this over and see what it is. It's the pink butterfly. Okay, so it's got 2 of the pink cards. And then we have a move 1 and land left. I'm going to move 1 here and land. So that's the yellowish flower. And it is also next to milkweed. So we'll turn in 3 because that's Generation 2. And that Generation 3 butterfly comes off of the fall goal, and that's the last butterfly that's on the fall goal. So we can take a peek at what this is going to be. So 1 point for everybody that is east of Atlanta, and 3 immediate points for anyone who breeds a new generation north of Atlanta. Oops, sorry. It's 1 for east of Atlanta and 3 instant points for breeding north of Atlanta. All right. And orange is getting set up here for some points around Quebec City, even though they're missing out on the breeding in between El Paso and Richmond. So we'll draw a card for orange. They do not match, so we're good there. Now, the white butterflies. I almost said birds. Got half of the word out before I caught myself. I wonder if I'm going to investigate the waypoints up there. Actually, no, I need to get these butterflies north of Amarillo. So we're going to miss out on, well, I guess I can wait a turn. So trying to get these 5 points here is maybe going to cost a lot. Because we have to get north of this row, and right now white has 3 butterflies either equal to or lower than it. So one of these move one and lands. I'm going to go here and get a red flower. Yeah, and I can't even breed south of Richmond safely at this point. I guess I could. It would be a gamble. Send this generation 2 butterfly there to get that. So now we've got 4 that don't match. I actually have not taken, oh, if I breed another butterfly, then I got to get 3. North of there. All right, we'll just move this guy into Lawrence. I've already got that card, so it's doing me no good. But we're marching towards getting in the right spot for these, for the 5 points on the summer goal card. Okay, the cards do not match. Five, 2, 2. We do have 5 turns this season. I could take a risk. I think I'm going to risk some stuff with the gray colored one there. All right, so this, I think I said was the perfect card for green last time. We've got 2 move 2s and land. I'm going to send this generation 3. If I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, I can get next to Quebec. So this generation 3 is going to go 1, 2 and get one of those. And then I'm going to send this generation 2 guy just kind of like this, 1, 2, and get a red. But I wanted to be next to the milkweed because this player does have 3 of these and a generation 3 butterfly left, and that's breeding in between El Paso and Richmond. So that's 2 points for green. So now we've got 2 butterflies. We need to get north here with 2 turns remaining. And we'll draw another card. Okay, that's good. Unless something else materializes, I think these will be the cards that can do it for this player. We'll go. We don't have any other pink. Okay, let's go and see what orange has going on here. We've got a move 3 and a move 1, or a move 2 and move 2. I think we're going to do the move 3 and the move 1. So we're going to send this generation 2 guy 1, 2, 3 into Boston. We'll roll, and we got that. And see what this is. It's the blue egg. Okay, so that's orange's second blue card. Orange has 4 of these waypoint cards, and they're the same, just from different colors. So that was our move 3. So now we've got a move 1 left. We'll move one of these guys. How about the generation 2 into Quebec City? First one's there, so we get to roll again. And, ooh, it's the blue caterpillar. So we're 1 blue short for having the blue set, and it's the blue cocoon or chrysalis or whatever it's called. Now we've got 2 guys there next to Quebec City, on our way for having a 3rd. All of our guys for orange are north of Amarillo. So we're going to draw a card. They're not the same. Watch the other blue be over here. All right. So the gray colored ones, he's got 4. If I do a move of 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we're going to play this move 5 and land, and we're going to do a little dance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't really matter what flower token we get, because I'm next to milkweed, and I'm just going to turn in 5 of anything. For a generation 4, and this space is still south of Richmond and north of El Paso, so that's 2 points. Okay, and we're going to use this card to get both of those butterflies north of Amarillo before the round is over. Green needs to do something very similar. 2 move 2 inland. So we're just going to make sure we get north of where we need to. So we'll send 1 over here to get the pink. Yeah. Did I say orange? I meant we're on green. If I said orange, I'm on the green player. And we'll have this one go 1, 2, because he already has 1 red flower token, so we'll just get a matching 1 for now. Simple turn for green. And everybody's where they need to be. Doesn't match, so we're good. All right. Now orange. Okay. We got to move 2, so we're going to send this guy here, 1, 2, into New York. And we got that. Orange has a ton of flowers. And then we've got another move 2, so we'll send this one 1, 2. And that's this purple looking one here. We are next to milkweed, so we could breed our last generation 3. And look at all of those butterflies around Quebec. Quite a few. Okay, cards do not match, so we're good. All right, so this is the last round, the 5th one here in summer, and the white butterflies need to play this double move. East of Atlanta, breeding north of Atlanta is the next round. So it's going to send this generation 3 guy up there. And this generation 4 guy over here. All right, everybody's north of where they need to be. Not the same. All right, green. We start uncovering some more waypoints, because I think you're, oh wait, no, you've got a card where you can get, do I uncover waypoints or do I, I think I'm gonna make the move to Quebec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll get that up there. All right, so this is a move 5 inland with this generation 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the blue. That's still a point. Even though the collection is not looking great. Okay, not the same. And now orange. Reuse an action card you have played. So let's take a look at what orange has played. Oh, this is kind of perfect. Yeah, we're going to play this one. The reuse an action card you have played. Orange has a move 1 and move 3. Actually, 2 of them. Also has that in his hand at the moment. I wonder if it's better to use the one in your hand. It's kind of a good card. So now I want to, while I have the chance, just use its good ability from the reuse while I have that option. So I'm going to send this Generation 2 guy on the move 1 in land to get 2 flowers. And then on the move 3, oh, I never uncovered what was in New York. Was the green caterpillar. Did I roll the die? I don't remember if I did or not. I'll just say I didn't. But from there, it's a move 3. 1, 2, 3. So first one in Toronto. And we got the wild. He's got 2 of these already. So I'm going to take a third one of those. And we'll see what it is. It's the pink chrysalis. Okay, so 1 card away from completing that set. Needs the pink caterpillar. And that has not been revealed yet. Okay. That was his last turn. So now we need to... Okay, it does not match, so we're good there. And there was no milkweed next to that? No. Neither of those spots. Okay, so pick up these cards, and we need to shuffle this action deck. Summer's over. So we go to points. Start with everybody has 3 butterflies and is properly north. So I'm just going to give everybody the 5 points. Around Quebec City, orange, because it did say inside the city counts, orange has 4 in Quebec City. So that's 12 points. And then green has 1, so that's 3 points for green. And the breeding stuff happened during the round. So does anybody have a level 3 left to go out? No, but now you got to take all the level 2s off. Level 2, level 2, level 2. Level 2, level 2, and level 2. That's all the level 2s. All right, so now anybody who's left east of Atlanta is worth a point. Anytime we breed north of Atlanta is 3 immediate points. And orange is sitting pretty with all kinds of flower tokens. And it just so happens that white is still in last, so they're going to go first. So now do we just start maneuvering for Michoacan? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think white's gonna yes. Yep. So this is what white's gonna do. White's gonna play this 3, move 1. So this, I could zoom in a little bit here. This butterfly here is going to go here, is the first into Minneapolis. So we get that. I'm not really worried about matches here because I've already got to the point where I know I'm going to need to spend 5 on my next upgrade. Okay, so there we've got the green egg. Now our second move 1 in land, we'll move this one here into Chicago. We're the first one there, so we get to roll again. Oops. And we got that. And what's there? The blue chrysalis. So that's the one that the orange player was looking for. Wow, and that's going to give the orange player if they get over there, good benefit. Okay, so for our last move 1, I'm going to move this generation 4 guy into here. That is next to milkweed. And we've got 5 of any. So to go to the double-sided 4 is the same as generation 4. So any 5, and we get to flip this guy over to its ×2 on the other side. Because this one we're going to be racing back down to Michoacan, and it's going to count as 2 butterflies. So we'll draw a card. They're exactly the same. All right, we got something new. Okay, green. Green has 2 red flower tokens. One. Trying to see if there's a way. I don't think so on this turn. I'm trying to see if there's a way that I can get to where I have 4. Green is like pretty bad on the set collection, only 1 of each of the cards, or 1 of each for the different sets. And the egg is like way down here. The pink chrysalis is up there. So over here is going to be the last pink and the last green card. So those are pretty, well, I guess green has that one there. Oh, well, here's an interesting turn for green. Oh wait, this is white's first play. So here we go. We're going to do this move 1. It's going to even be a little bit of overkill. That's okay. So we're going to move 1 there, and we'll take that token. Then we'll move 1 to there, which was a double red flower space. So we're going to get 2 of those. Now we're going to switch to, actually, how about we switch to this guy here. we'll move one step over here and take another one of these. But we are also next to milkweed in that spot. And that double red spot got green, a total of 4 of those red. So green can breed a level 4 there. And that is breeding north of Atlanta, so that's 3 points for green. Okay, they're not the same. Now orange. It's got so many flower tokens and has the chance to complete the blue set if it gets there. 1, 2, 3. So he's got this move 1 and move 3. You might just leave one of those guys up there because it would be east of Atlanta. Oh, so actually I need more of these red ones. I can do this first, no. So we're gonna do the move 3 first. 1, 2, 3, here into, what is that? That's Chicago. So we're gonna get the blue chrysalis, and that's gonna make a complete set of the blue. So that'll be a point at the end of the game. It also immediately gets 1 of each of the flower tokens, as shown on the goal card there, or way station bonus card, I think is what they're called. And wow, orange has a ton of flower tokens. But the important thing here, one of the other important things here, was that gives orange 4 red, and there's milkweed there. So we'll bring out a generation 4 that's breeding north of Atlanta. 1, 2, 3. We still have a move 1. What's our other card? Our other card is a reuse and action you've already played. I think I'm going to move the generation 3 guy again on the move 1 to that spot. And then I will spend 5, because I'm still next to milkweed, 5 of anything, to bring out another generation 4, which is breeding north of Atlanta. Orange is running away with it. These are both reuse cards, so I'm going to throw that one away. Still both reuse cards. All right. Back up to white. And white has no flower tokens. is nowhere close to getting any of the set stuff. Probably way too far from the pink. I think white needs to go for getting as many level 4 butterflies into Michoacan as possible. But with no current flower tokens, makes it more difficult. So we'll do some flower token collecting and play 3 move 1s. I guess I could stay up there and get those 2. Now let's go for it. Let's go down. So that's one of those yellow flowers. That's 1 move 1 in land, 1 move 1 in land, and 1 move 1 in land. So we're going to collect all 3 of these flower spots because one of those is a double flower. So they don't all match, but we've got a good start on some matching. Okay, those match. Don't match. Green. Green's got to move 1, so green's going to move here into Bismarck. First person there, so they'll roll. Got this little purple thing, does not match their other flowers. And what's there? That's the green butterfly. Okay, so that is a point. But now green also has a move 3 in land. I think I want flowers instead of waypoint cards. I mean, I guess I could send the level 3s after the blue. But the blues are like so far up there, the ones that he doesn't have. Green has this one, but does not have this one or this one. And I could breed some level 4s while I'm up there, and that would be breeding north of Atlanta. For those 3 points, just wouldn't be getting butterflies back down into Michoacan. And I think you got to get somebody down there in order to have a chance at winning. Might not be true. I have no idea. Like I said, I've played 1 time. I still need 3 blue things, so I need that one. I'll make progress towards it by sending this to 4 guy down there and getting the blue butterfly. Yep, so we did the 1 and the 3 because the 1 was over here. So this is going to be the last pink up here. Pink would be a nice set to finish because you get 2 other waystation cards. Oh, you know what? That's what green's going to do. Green's going to send one of these butterflies to finish this and this. Oh, but then they need this one. Because then they could get 2 blue. And then I wonder if there's enough time to race this level 4 guy back. We'll see. Oops. The cards are different, so we're good there. Orange, reuse an action you've played, or move 5. Orange has 3 of those. One, two, three. Orange is going to use this reuse an action you've played to reuse this move 1 and move 3 and land. I'm going to do the move 3 and land first, going 1, 2, 3, getting that purple, and it's next to milkweed. So this level 4 butterfly is going to turn in 4 to flip over. And then I will use, oh, and that's breeding north of Atlanta still. Oh boy, orange is like taking it away. 3. But then for the move 1 and land, I'll move that level 4 there. Looks like he's done breeding for a while. He's only got 1 flower token now at this point. Needs 1 of the pink way station card, which is way up there. Those are the same. Definitely not getting rid of that move 5 because I want that. Okay, back to white. White's got 2 white and 2 of those yellow ones. No hope on the waypoint cards for white, I don't think. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then it's not next to milkweed. Wonder how you're supposed to keep track if you've already gotten the wildflower. Because I don't think you can get it more than once. One and 1. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And get both of those and just set up for breeding next turn. That's what we'll do. I'm going to play this move 4 and get a surrounding thing, moving this guy 1, 2, 3, 4. So we landed on the little white bunch, and we'll get the little white bunch of flowers that's next to it up there. And we need to draw a card, excuse me. Ooh, a move 5. 5, so that's going to get our double 4 fairly close. And then this will help. Okay. Is that everything for his turn? Drew the card. Did I check if they match? Yeah, they don't match. Green. Oh, green. Green already has the pink egg. Just needs that pink from up there. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong player, sorry. Probably this one that has the 3 moves and lands. One, two, three. So we'll collect the little white bunch. And that was a double of those. And then we'll roll. Got another one of those. And it gets to flip. And we know that that is the pink caterpillar because that was the last one we haven't seen. Okay. Gonna have to maybe, I don't think green is gonna get any butterflies back into Mexico. So we're gonna go for the breeding north of Atlanta and maybe leaving butterflies east of Atlanta. They're not the same. So now orange has one of the yellow looking flower. Has 3 of the pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could go get the last pink. Then would be able to collect 2 of the green. Or do I start moving a 4? So that would be a 3-point move. It's a 7-point move getting that guy home. 4, I already got that card. 5. I think we'll just have him start getting this guy home. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And gets the purple flower. Oops. Draw a card. Not the same, it's another 5 move. Orange has so many points. Okay, back to white. White does have the right setup to breed another level 4. But I think I will wait. I want to make sure that white gets this one home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, bummer. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to get white some points for breeding north of Atlanta, but I wonder if it is kind of diminishing returns. It's a spread of 4 points, 5 points, 5 points. Getting 4 in seems optimal. Okay, I'm just gonna send this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 using that card. And we've got 2 turns left. Yeah. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know what's going to be best for white. Those are the same. A move 1 and a move 3 would be good. Those are the same. Move 1 and move 3. Oh, yes. I actually don't know if that will be the best for him. But anyway, okay, so green. Was green going to try to finish out pink? Or try to get somebody home? Got a 3 and a 1. Green has the right kind of tokens to do some breeding. And we'll get some points from breeding north of Atlanta. And then maybe keep guys east of Atlanta for these points as well. In 2 turns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I gotta go 10. I don't think that guy's getting home. So I might as well try to get as many points from this stuff over here as possible. So, and the waypoint cards. We'll use the 3 and the 1. We'll send this guy down here for the 3. That's the pink egg. So we're 1 short from finishing the pink set. Orange needs the pink caterpillar. That's not going to happen. Oh, maybe. I guess orange has guys right here. Anyways, I'm on green's turn. And 1... doesn't look like it really matters. But we want to make progress towards this up here. So we'll go there. Okay. Those are different. Man, and I drew the 5. Maybe I could have got that guy home with that +1. I could have. Oh, well, that's only 3 points, and I'm going to get some breeding points and stuff over here. Orange, actually, orange does have a 5 here. With 2 turns left. Yep, all right. We're just going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and get the pink caterpillar. So adding the pink caterpillar means the pink set is completed for orange. Now, orange gets to gain 2 way station cards of his choice. He's already gotten both of these 2 bonus cards, so there is a +2 move in there. But I think he's going to try to complete green. He's got 1 green caterpillar, so, and there's an egg right here. So we'll take the butterfly and the chrysalis. I don't think there's any question that orange is just going to win, because orange has a ton of points in waypoint cards as well. And these 2 cards are going to get this guy home with this move and the egg with this move. So we're pretty much set on what orange is going to do. So now white is fighting to get as many butterflies back into Mexico as possible. And maybe getting some points for breeding north of Atlanta. Sure. So let's do this here and take one of those sunflowers. I'm next to milkweed there, so we're doing this card, the 3 move 1 in lands. So I will now spend 4 matching of those yellow flowers because I'm next to milkweed to breed a generation 4 there, north of Atlanta, for 3 points. Then we will do another one move. We'll have it be that guy to there. And we'll get that purple. But we also have 4 of these matching. And that's still north of Atlanta for 1, 2, 3. We've got 1 move 1 left. We'll send our double butterfly 1 closer to home. And they are different. Okay, so now green. Green also wants to finish pink. And green has a ton of flower tokens. We have a move 4 and a move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For this card. So we will, what should we take as a surrounding flower? It's not really going to matter. We'll take the little bunch of white flowers next to it and get the pink chrysalis. So that finishes the pink set for green. So now the question is, because he's going to get 2 way station cards, which 2 to take? So what I'm looking at here is if I get 2 of the blue, yeah, I'm going to get a bunch more flower tokens, but I actually might be able to get more points if I take the like a way station card, or like a way station bonus card to add a move to end up next to milkweed and breed, because I've got enough flower tokens. So it's going to seem crazy, but we'll try it. I'm just going to take one of those blue ones, and I'm going to take this special white card. So we'll draw his last action card, and it doesn't match. Ooh, and it's a reuse. One, two, three, four, five. That would be east of Atlanta, but not next to milkweed. That's kind of a bummer. All right, orange. Oops. Orange needed the green seed from up there and needs to get this guy home with 2 turns left. So we'll play this 1-1-1, and they'll go 1-1 like that, taking that and the green seed. So that set is complete, so that'll be a point at the end of the game. He's got 1 movement left. We'll move 1 closer to home. There. And let's see, another 1-1-1. That actually works out. It's going to be even more points for orange. Okay, white's last turn. White does not have enough tokens to do any more breeding. So we'll just get this butterfly home, play this 3 move, 1, 2, 3 and land, and move somebody else. And white is done. So now green. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know green's going to play this card to add a move, but it's just what to what card. I don't think this is restricted, but like reuse an action card. If we got 3 moves, four moves, can I get 3 breeding actions in? Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. So I'm gonna reuse this card. So I've got 4 moves. That will be move 1, taking a white bunch of flowers. And I'm next to milkweed. I'm going to turn in these 4 to breed a level 4 north of Atlanta for 3 points. So that's 1. We'll just take the add-on card out. Now, it's not going to be east of Atlanta. Let's just send this guy over here onto the white bunch of flowers, and we've got 4 next to milkweed. So that's north of Atlanta. 1, 2, 3. And if we can get 2 more moves in, because we've got 3 tokens left. So we'll send this level 3 guy to there for our third move, and then to there for our fourth move, still next to milkweed. 5 tokens in for our last butterfly is 3 points. All right. Orange. Orange will just that's too bad. Play this to go 1, 2, 3. And orange has a bunch of flowers left at the end. Okay. White got dusted, I think. So let's double check what it says for final game scoring. Score the goals shown on the fall card. So east of Atlanta, we just have green with